guys and gals, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Solo Self-Found. This is Mr. Colt right here.
Hey.
That's our Orc Shaman. We're hanging out here at the Sepulchre, the creepy crypt of an inn. And this episode, we're going to be working on some pendants, you see? Yeah. How are we doing on stuff? I think we're okay here. I've been out of commission for about 5 days, 4 or 5 days. I was sick, but I think I'm on the, as they say, I'm on the upswing here. Or I don't know what they say, something like that, something stupid. I think we're okay here. So we're going to be heading down here, excuse me, to the south. I am not 100% better, but I can finally breathe through my nose again, and the sinus pressure's gone. Yeah, today is March 16th for me. Here in the United States, we have St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow. It's just another over-commercialized thing that companies use to try to make money. I've looked up St. Patrick a couple of different times. I think his story's slightly better than St. Valentine's. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you that. I just, frame of reference. I ran out of medicine. But let me tell you something, man. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's a snake. I don't know why that can upset me right there. I think it was just the color of the snake. I don't know. Maybe St. Patrick. I'm thinking of that stuff. I'm a little bit discombobulated. Congratulations to Alarming. Level 60. Congratulations, man. Man, my viewers and channel members, I've got some of the best. I'm not just saying that. Well, I'm saying that because they're the best. I believe I have a care package coming from one of my channel members who knows I'm sick. And I have some medicine coming. This is like how fucking awesome my people are, man. And the thing about medicine, it can actually prolong your sickness. This is what I hear. As far as, I'm talking like regular cold and flu type of stuff. But it definitely helps alleviate the symptoms, and that's what I'm looking forward to. You know who you are. Thank you so very much. Let me get back into the swing of things here. Anyway. Do these come off any one of these things in particular? Conjurers, mages, and protectors. So these apprentices aren't likely to drop them, so we're going to avoid them. I don't like those freaks anyway. One of these summon like little snakes. Okay, so I need my lightning shield out for those freaks. Lightning shield will act as like thorns for me here. Keep that up as well. What are you, sir? You're a protector. Interesting. Just looking to wreck a protector. I'm going to put an agility pod up here. There we are. There's a pendant. I tried to go back to the gym this morning. It's the first time I've been in 5 days, which is a long time for me. Has it been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, today That was the 5th day. It was chest day. Now, I know I'm still sick. But I just wanted to go just to kind of get my mind, you know, maybe a little bit healthier. I was only able to stay in there. I don't even think I stayed for 10 minutes. But it did feel... my body responded. I couldn't... I mean, I was breathless and all that. It was not... I shouldn't have been in there. But... Sorry, anyway. Oh no, I'm probably not making much sense. I haven't actually been up that long. We've upgraded our drink to melon juice, which restores our mana much quicker. We still don't really have any decent gear, but we're just about the point now in leatherworking where that's going to be changing. We've got a few pieces we've made. Did they say the mages dropped them? Yeah, conjurers, mages, and protectors. There's a little patrol that walks back and forth here. Keep our eyes peeled for that. There's a staff. This eventually leads into this little house here. Whatever this is, but I don't think I'm going to do it. It is so difficult to do. Scroll protection. I'm going to just throw this stuff up. I don't know why we wouldn't. We have a quest. Here they come. We have a quest to go to Brill to turn a quest in, and also Undercity. And we'll probably be doing that today. Rather than not. Jesus, these things wreck. All right, she was doing Flame Ward. The fireball's hurt. You gotta be careful of the mages. Go ahead and piss off there, if you don't mind. So there's a show that's been out for a while. It's called Ted Lasso, and I've heard it was really good. Doesn't usually mean anything to me because I'm pretty picky about shows I watch. And that's mostly because I have a thing about dialogue. Dialogue and characters need to, I think, be written well for me to kind of get into it, even if it's a comedy. And Ted Lasso apparently is a comedy. It's like a dark comedy. There's drama in it. I would say it's dark, but, you know, that's what most of the shows are. It's a little bit goofy. I liked the first season. I binge watched the first season while I was sick. I mean, it literally made me laugh out loud a few times. But it's just a little bit too goofy. It's a little bit relentless with how goofy and the characters are. I don't know if I'm making any sense. The second season, like, I liked the first season. The second season was okay. Some of the characters are just hard for me to swallow. The third season, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish. It's just a little bit. I feel like it feels like they're trying too hard. I'm a little bit scared of these fucking protectors, man. Let's just interrupt them. Right. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it. I might give it a shot. I kind of hate what they did with this character. I think his name is Nate. They took it a little bit. I don't know. I feel like I'm probably like the only person who would say something negative about a popular show. I don't know. I just, like I said, I'm pretty picky. But it was entertaining. And I guess that's what shows are these days, you know. By entertaining, I mean, especially if it's a comedy, it's like the writers have to, it feels like they have to, something funny has to happen like every 2 minutes. It's kind of like sitcoms are like that as well. It's just a little bit too much, you know? Like a proper old man here. Yeah. Should have waited on that. All right, we just need 2 more. I don't need to track this. These groups of fucking mages over here, man. You're going to get wrecked over here. There's a 16. Let's see if they've come back out this way yet. There's a protector. Hello, sir. I've been reading a little bit more. I finally read a book called The Great Gatsby. I think it's like it's probably a required reading for, I don't know what grade, school, or whatever, but it's a shortish book. Got through the microscopic print they used. I enjoyed it. It was a little, listening to the conversations of that time. This is essentially, I think it's roughly between 1919, 1922, somewhere in there. This is during the jazz era and, you know, after the First World War and all that. When wealth in this country, well, there's actually, never mind. Well, I mean, it takes place in this country, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to word this. Wealth was a little obscene. And things people cared about were a little bit stupid, just like today, really. But the conversations were rough, and this guy, you know, Fitzgerald, the guy who wrote it, really went into detail and, like, conversations, I guess, and, you know, This guy wrote it during that period of time. I really liked, so the book, it was, like I said, it was hard to get into the falseness of the characters, most of them. But the last, I'll say, quarter of the book kind of takes off, and I enjoyed it. The last sentence of the book, I really enjoyed. I know that sounds weird, but he kind of sums the whole thing up about what happens to this man and a group of friends, more or less. Anyway, it was good. And I started another book called The Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad, which I've never read. I'm really enjoying it so far. I got a bunch of classic novels for really cheap. The Heart of Darkness is there's no copyright on it. It's in the public domain. Okay, I still need one pendant. We do. Let's take on this mage here. Turn up that. Should get that one off. Right.
Well done.
Thank you. Oh, Baron's Peril. Well, we're not ready to mess with Baron's Peril yet, I don't believe. Excuse me. I also have this. I don't think I can do this quest. These are elite mobs in here. We are so squishy. There's also an escort quest in there, which I definitely don't want to do. I think I might have to abandon this quest. This is permadeath, and my character is just... We're not strong enough to handle it, I don't believe. So we're going to turn in... Well, we'll have to wait to turn that in. That goes on Fenris Isle. Or, I mean, this goes to Undercity. This is Fenris Isle. This goes to Brill. This goes back to the Sepulchre, which we can do. I think what I've not uncovered here, I think there's something up this way, maybe, on this map. Hey, how are you?
Hello.
How you doing? Thank you. Blood Witch the Good Witch just gave us some intellect. That is great for us. Increases our mana pool. I've mentioned this before, but this is so weird. This place right here, Olson's Farthing, where the zombies are, I don't think I've ever had a quest to go in there and do something as the Horde. And this is a Horde questing zone, essentially. Well, not even essentially. This is a Horde questing area. Got a lot of skins around here, which is lovely. I got a great comment, and I'm not going to remember who said it. It could have been Tactical Warrior. If it's not, I apologize. I read it some days ago about here on Solo Self-Found, since we can't use the auction house. The man was telling me that was scorpion eyes. You can vendor them for basically a silver. I think it's actually 95 copper. So this was a couple episodes back, off camera, when I was sick and bored. You know, I was too sick to actually record. I took Colt and I tried to get some of them. I got a couple of them and sold them. Thank you for that tip. It's also a good place to get skins. So we may have an episode or two where I just kind of grind out that stuff.
I am forsaken.
Thank you for letting me know that.
Trust no one.
Okay, this is what I can't do. Though I'd love to do it. Yeah. It's that room. The room that you have to pull is nuts. It's not good. It's certain death.
I'm listening.
Good. I'm glad you're listening. So I'm speaking to you. We're going to sell the cheese. We'll sell the belt. So we have these two items here. I've got the two-handed mace, and I've got the two-handed staff. The staff is an upgrade for us. The problem with it, well, one, we have no skill with it. I'd have to level this up on some low-level mobs. We also drop the shield. But honestly, it's not, the shield is not amazing. I'm really hoping I can find a better shield, because I'm liking the gameplay of the shaman with the shield right now. It's fun.
Speak quickly.
I don't think I will.
Goodbye. I have exactly what you need.
Really?
Embrace the shadow.
All right, well, this is what we're doing. We're going to take a fly to the Undercity. We have a quest to turn in. Then we're going to run to Brill, turn in a quest. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do. We are not quite finished here.
I'm listening.
Good.
Beware.
But almost. I'll have a sip of something. Oh. Well, I said I don't have any more medicine. I still have NyQuil, but man, I had a bad experience with it. It's NyQuil. It's, you know, for nighttime. What the stuff I have. But so the first 2 days I was sick those are always the roughest, you know, early on in your sickness. I wasn't sleeping. I could not breathe through my nose, which is terrible. So I would fall asleep and then wake up almost immediately because I couldn't breathe, you know, like that sleep apnea type of thing. Anyway, so I had NyQuil that my friend Heather had brought me with some other stuff. But I'd gotten the times wrong. I doubled up on the dose. I took a dose, and you're supposed to wait, I think, 4 hours. I was only an hour and a half in, and I took another dose, and I realized this after. But boy, it made me so... This is what sleep medicine typically does to me. It makes me almost jittery and not be able to go to sleep. It's kind of a weird thing. Anyway, I still have NyQuil, but I don't want to take it. I think I've only got a few days left of being sick here. All right, let's go turn this in. We're close. We're close. We are like a level... We're like 1.6 levels away from Ghost Wolf. I can't wait. It's going to be nice. What we do. How's my fishing? Hey, bro.
And you are...
So this guy will tell you what to do. But I have to turn... Is it LeatrixPlus? I've got to automate... For my LeatrixPlus add-on, automate gossip. If I turn that off...
Speak quickly.
It keeps this up. He tells you where to go. So I got to go to Booty Bay to get the bass. And you, but...
Watch your back.
We can't get that right now. Well, actually, we can. We can get it. I think it costs a gold. I mean, we can't afford it, but we could go from Ratchet to Booty Bay to get that if we needed to.
What is it?
I have this.
Victory for Sylvanas. Trust no one.
Thule Ravenclaw. Take the scroll back to Apothecary Renifal. Okay, I'm going to accept this. It goes back to the sepulchre.
Remember, patience, discipline.
Just remember it. Is there like maybe I should apply it? Fungus vendor.
Speak quickly.
How you doing, bro? You got any fungus? Well, he's got some. He should have a different title. He's got all the drinks you need.
No one.
All right, let's go to Brill. I guess I'll just run out. We could also go out the sewers. Wait. Where? Okay, we're going to go this way. I want to go see Archibald. Guys, like, who the fuck is Archibald? He's the weapons master here in the Undercity. So I got to remember, axes, axes. Oh, never mind. I keep getting this confused. This is a talent I pick for two-handed axes and maces. But here's the man. I want to see what's available to me. I know swords aren't.
Speak quickly.
I don't think I will. He can teach us daggers. All right.
Our time will come.
Everybody's hell-bent on revenge here. So this human experiment belongs to these freaks. And one of the Let's Plays we were doing, we were following her. She goes across the bridge all the way over here, and she annoys the shit out of this dude over here. Then she comes back. It's pretty interesting. We did it on an undead because I was able to read what they were saying there. Just a cool little thing. I don't know if it's a reference to something. It might be. It could have just been a fun little thing that they did. Or somebody decided to do. All right. Nothing to cook. Let's check the bank. These have been cooked already. Let's go to Brill. Let's talk to the magistrate. And we might be going back to the Barrens. That's probably what we'll do. Gotta figure out what I'm going to eat. I did not, well, do I say anything yet? I don't know. I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling I won't be getting the, I was talking about a job. Just a little part-time programming gig. Don't think I'm going to be getting it. I'm overqualified for it. And that scares some employers away. It really depends. The reason that would scare an employer away... Where the hell is Brill? Yeah, here we go. Because, I mean, this is how I feel. I feel like they are thinking, this guy's just going to leave. If this guy finds something better, he's just going to... He's going to leave, right? And that's understandable. And I have done that before. I don't like to do that, but you know, you got to look out for yourself. So I try to be honest with employers, always.
Speak quickly. Goodbye. Our time will come.
So this goes back to where we were just hanging out. It goes back to Raleigh Anderson, who stands behind the cooking trainers there. I guess we're going to be doing this. This back and forth shit drives me nuts, but it is what it is. Anyway, so I talked to them a couple times this week while I was sick. And one of the people asked me, just, you know, point blank, you know, are you going to be looking for other stuff? I mean, she worded it better than that, but that's essentially what she was asking me. So I was honest with her. I was like, well, you know, I really need something full time, but I also need to be working, and I can start for you today. And, you know, I said if something came up, I would give you plenty of notice. You know, I'd give 2 weeks notice. Which is strange because a lot of employers, they don't have to do that, apparently. But I mean, you don't have to do it either, right? But anyway, I think that changed the direction of the conversation after that. It was... But I don't know. People aren't stupid, you know? Most people aren't stupid. She knows I'm overqualified. It's essentially it's not quite an entry-level position, but the type of programming I would be doing is, it's essentially scripting, I guess, which is a little bit different. Anyway, I kind of got the vibe that, oh boy, you don't want to auto-run on this fucking elevator. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Yeah. So this guy's going to be uncaring. Essentially, he's only... All of the undead are... They're all about revenge. They have given up on people they've lost and
What
loved.
now? Embrace the shadow.
His desire for revenge.
Beware. Our enemy is around.
Well, this guy... We can actually do this. I'm going to pick that up. This is an interesting ring. It has a positive and a negative effect right there.
Watch your back.
I'll pick it up. Let's go. We can't do that quest right now. It's a little too... It's like orange, right? It's actually doable. It's level 20. It's still a little bit risky. We're going to go back to the Barrens here. I'm going to go out and catch the Zeppelin. Got some green quests over there we can finish up. Congratulations. Oh, fuck. This thing makes me nervous, man. The elevator. It's worse getting on it from the top because you could fall and glitch through and fall. Congratulations to Siri. She has reached level 60. He or she. They or them, I don't know. I wish these braziers were lit sometimes, right up here. I don't know if you've ever noticed them. I wish they would light them sometimes, or all the time. It'd be really cool coming in here and seeing those things lit up. The Zeppelin was just coming in as we were crossing here, so maybe we get lucky here. How are you?
Drum car.
It's probably come and gone a second time. Yeah, I think I'm on the mend, hopefully. Here it comes. One of the weird things about that book, The Great Gatsby, I thought, if you've never read the book, I don't want to say too much. It's an interesting book, written in an interesting time period. But I'll say the title character. I wouldn't say the main character, because it's told from the point of view of somebody else, but something happens to that character, and I actually had to read it twice because as I was reading along a couple paragraphs later, I realized something had happened to the character. I was like, oh. So I had to go back. It was lost on me a little bit exactly what happened to him because of all of the other wording around it. I found that strange, but it's just me. I mean, I was tired and I was a little bit sick, so maybe I just didn't pick up on it. But it's a pretty key part of the story arc. And it was not well received, I guess, but it's considered his magnus opus, I guess. His greatest work, but he died thinking the book was a complete failure. I don't know anything about the Joseph Conrad, so let me get these other ones. So I also have, of course, Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky. I've never read this. I've got Ulysses by James Joyce. And I've got a book by, I'm not sure how to say the first name, Marcel Proust, In Search of Lost Time. I'm looking forward to all three of these. This is a giant book. This is going to be fun to read. So I got that, The Great Gatsby, and The Heart of Darkness. It was a bundled pack, which is interesting. I didn't have a college experience like some people have, where there's a lot of required reading. High school as well, but I didn't do any of that shit. High school was a nightmare for me. I've mentioned on the channel before. So I didn't do any required reading. I don't ever remember having any of that, honestly, in my high school. I mean, I didn't stick around long enough, but anyway, I think a lot of these classic novels you would probably read as a younger person. I don't know. Yeah, this is where I was killing scorpions. So, what am I doing here? Let's get to... I'm going to change the Hearthstone. Hey.
Hello.
You might make that. I don't know. That's going to be close, brother. I'll probably change the Hearthstone back to the crossroads. Is there anything we can make that I want right now? Why have I not made this? Am I out of my mind? Let's go get some fine thread. I want this cloak. Cured light hide. Okay, yeah, we did learn those two things. This is an upgrade. That's a pretty big upgrade. Yeah, we'll slay some stuff for a little bit. See if I can get this stuff made up. I can already make the other thing.
What can I do for you?
I need fine thread, milady. It's almost a silver apiece. Kind of rough. Lovely.
Drumcar.
Whoops. Goodbye, gray cloak. We'll sell the linen. There might be some of these recipes that require that. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that. I gotta go turn that in as well. Okay, so what we need to be looking for here is some light hide, but it has to be cured, which means I gotta make sure I've got salt on me. So let's buy 3. Let's buy some salt so that we can get that done.
For the Horde!
For the Horde. Awesome. Little upgraded cloak there. I could have made that at any point this episode. Actually, I might have a piece in the bank. I think I tossed it in there.
What are you looking for?
I do. So we just need one more because wizard math. Here. Yeah.
Victory!
Victory. Make it for Sylvanas. Look at that mount. People are still doing it, man. People are still hitting level 60. It's not like it was, but it's still happening.
What can I help you with?
I'm going... Let's go to Ratchet first so I can turn in that quest.
Go.
The cat's eye thing. Congratulations to Boosts. What's he selling that for? He doesn't put a price. No, thank you. So I've got this, it's a Kindle. It's like Amazon Kindle thing. When I went home not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before, I went home to visit, stayed with one of my aunts and saw cousins and stuff. Anyway, I was staying with them, my aunt and her husband, which I call my Uncle Ed. And it was mainly just us, except for, actual Christmas and all that. But I stayed with them for almost 3 weeks. I took quite a bit of time off, I believe, or 2 weeks, something like that. And they had Kindles just laying around everywhere. And they ended up giving me one for Christmas. Well, it actually wasn't for Christmas. It was a couple of days before. Like, hey, just take this. Like, we never use this one. Anyway, so I've had that thing for a while. And I was using it quite a little bit. And then I kind of stopped using it. Anyway, I use it offline. There's just like this one little game I was playing on there. It's called Wood Doku. It's kind of like Tetris, except the shit doesn't fall. They give you these 3 shapes and you have this space to fit them in, and you try to go as long as you can by fitting the pieces without getting stuck and all this. Anyway, it's just kind of something I was doing, but I would always play it offline. So while I was sick, I was feeling a little bit too sick to read sometimes, I opened that thing up and I was playing it. That thing has been in offline, airplane mode or whatever, for at least a year, a long time. And I decided to check my email on it. So I turned it on, and of course it was slow as fuck because all the shit was trying to update. Ever since I put it online and updated, the fucking thing will not charge. I'm not even kidding. That thing can be plugged in overnight, and it's charged only like 20%. That wasn't happening before. This is what... I feel like this is what they do.
Welcome to Ratchet. Hope you're looking for work.
They were doing this with cell phones. These companies got busted. I don't know if you remember that. Where they were pushing out these updates and all this bullshit, and it was purposely slowing your phones down to make you think you needed a new cell phone.
Yo,
I think the same thing. They did the same thing.
have a good one.
Somehow with the battery charging. I don't know.
Keep it real.
So fucking shitty, man. I mean, I can't say for sure, but it sure is a big coincidence that all of a sudden, after I put that thing online, it does a massive update.
Yo! Glad I could help!
And now the battery won't charge anymore. So it had gotten down, it was like 36%. I plugged it in, that thing charged... I mean, it was over a day because I didn't pick it up. And when I picked it up, it was like 64% charged.
Time is money, friend.
A sack of coins, you
Be
say?
good.
I like a sack of coins. Anything to fish here? I don't see anything. Let's see what we get. Hey, how are you?
Hey.
It's Hadia. We got an old money bag there. 6 slaughter. Oh, thank you. Got a little wave there. It makes me happy. I don't know why. It just does. Makes me happy when people are friendly. Let's pick up Baron. Longshore here. And what does this freak have? The Guns of Northwatch. That's a pretty risky quest. This is a green quest now.
Zug zug.
Let's
Strength.
do that. All right. Well, we're kind of rolling up on an hour here. I guess I'm going to park my booty here. Because now we can do there's some more green quests we can do, which I like. Let's check in with this freak.
Time is money, friend!
I know it is. I could use that for the bank, I guess. Wait, do I have a 4 slaughter on me? No, we got rid of it. I'm going to sell it because that's 2 silver. And we'll hang on to this stuff. This staff. Probably a mistake, but you know what? I'm just going to hold on to him. I'm going to hold on to that staff. for right now.
Hurry back!
All right. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing that Guns of Northwatch thing. It's a little bit risky.
Potential customer!
Actual customer, my friend.
Keep it real!
Alrighty. Let's chill out here at the end for a little bit. We'll have a seat. Yeah, that'll do it. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Probably a horrible episode. You guys and gals, take care. Colt and I will catch you in tomorrow's episode.
Stay strong.
Peace.